What's up, friends and online fam? Philip Allen coming to you on a beautiful Tuesday evening, and I just wanted to address a couple of things. I wanted to talk why. Not your why, the motivation that drives you to attempt to change your situation, but the question why. And that's a question that's most often asked by somebody who hasn't solidified the reason for attempting to do what they're trying to do. Put it another way, most everybody already has dreams for a better lifestyle, but only 2 to 4% of those people put those dreams into action, because either their dreams are not sufficiently strong to overcome their doubts and fears, or they're not sufficiently motivated to go after their dreams without questions. So basically they have strong self-limiting beliefs, and those people tend to ask a lot of questions, like, why do I need to do this? Why do I need to do that? But when asked how's it going, they respond, oh, well, I haven't managed to watch all the videos yet, or read all the information. Even though you gave them a quick start guide or a way to get started quickly, and there's plenty of help within the teams. What's happening is that person is subconsciously trying to sabotage their dreams. It's not that they don't have the dreams, it's that they haven't yet got the self-confidence, or even that they think they deserve or are able to get those dreams. So instead they remain dreams instead of realities or changes in a lifestyle. Switching gears slightly, looking at the main issue head on. Whether you're a 60 to 80 hour a week career workaholic, or hourly paid, living paycheck to paycheck, or even having too much month left at the end of your money, it's that employee mindset which is causing you to stay within that very rigid box, living month to month. And it's very hard without the focus or great determination or true belief in yourself to step out of your comfort zone and spend some time and money on licenses, product purchases. Let's look at Robert Kiyosaki, his cash flow quadrant. This is where there's a big disconnect. It's because in reality and subconsciously, you're stuck on the left-hand side of the quadrant, which is either employed or self-employed. Unfortunately, this is where 95% of the population resides, but they only control 5% of the wealth. Yet your dreams are stuck firmly on the right-hand side, where the 95% of the wealth is. The problem is, historically, the barrier between the two sides was very strong. However, there's never been an easier time in history, with the evolution of the internet and some strong digital marketing, that the playing field has been so leveled. That said, there's still a bridge to cross between the two sides. Crossing that bridge involves the first step, which is simply a change of mindset. And although it sounds simple, it's actually incredibly difficult, because it means changing the mindset to overcome those self-limiting beliefs. So what do you need to do first? Well, first you need to establish that you truly want to change. And that decision will allow you to change your mindset. It's only at that point where you need a why, because you've made your decision to go ahead and change your lifestyle. And the why shouldn't be just money. It's not about the money. It can be as simple as freedom, family, charity, wanting to spend more time with your kids and your spouse, or just to tackle items off your bucket list. The money is a tool. It represents the ability to achieve those goals. So this means that when you come across a great opportunity, and I think I've got a clip of Joel saying something about this in a minute, you don't go rushing off to your grandmother who's living in a retirement home and say, hey Granny, look, I've just come up with this great opportunity. Because without a doubt, Granny has seen most things in her life, and she wants to make sure that you're not taking any risks. She cares for your welfare, and she won't recommend anything that she's done herself. So she wants you to stay safe within your current job. Or Uncle Joe, who recommends strongly against doing this because he's tried it all and he had a half-hearted attempt in the past, and now everything he sees just as a scam. So, do you listen to those people? Well, unless you're family and friends, who I admit you love dearly, but unless they have a 5 to 10,000 square foot house and they're experts in business, then perhaps they're not the people that you want to address when you are looking at starting a business. Addressing Granny's issue, I'm not suggesting that you quit your job. I'm suggesting that you spend 1 to 2 hours an evening after you've settled your family in for the night, or if you're an early riser, 30 minutes to 2 hours in the morning before going to work, and consistently follow a process of learning and doing. And that way you get to a point where you earn an income where you can fire your job. This goes back to the point where I'm the sort of opportunity at hand, where I'm being asked questions all the time. Why should I do this? Or should I buy the fitness program? Or can I just use the autoresponder? Or why should I go all in? You need to remember, you need to switch from the employee mindset to the investor or business mindset. And with those two mindsets, the question isn't should I, it's how much do I need to invest in order to complete this project? Or how much do I need to invest in order to see a decent return from that investment? Looking specifically at digital marketing, you're effectively starting your own business. Now, although it's not a franchise, I'm going to use a franchise as an example to explain what I mean. So looking at, say, for example, McDonald's. If you want to run a McDonald's, first of all, you have to pay a franchise fee. That could be $500,000 to $2 million. And then you have to purchase equipment and supplies, boxes, burgers, buns, advertising, ketchup, the whole works from McDonald's. And not necessarily at a price that's a market price. And this is so that McDonald's is getting consistency around the world. That premium is how McDonald's is making money on top of their franchise fee. So, when you take that into account, and you look at network or digital marketing through those fresh eyes, there's usually a reseller fee. Now that's equivalent or similar to a franchise, but nowhere near the amount. Now it could be that a physical product's being sold, or services, or even informational products. But in order to become a reseller, you have to purchase those products. That's how the money makes its money. It makes consistent income from the reseller fee, which is usually a small annual or monthly fee. But as you purchase each of those items, what this does is it gives you the ability to resell those items. So you become a product of the product. You have seen the product, touched it, or used it, and you benefited from it and know how to explain the benefits to somebody. And it also gives you the right of resale. And so that's how the model works. So for example, when you say, do I need this health product because I'm already healthy? Well, no, you don't need to buy the product. You're not forced to buy any products. But if you sell those products, you're not getting the commission. So it's kind of counterintuitive. Because when you don't have the product, you don't have the reseller rights to that product. What you need to remember is that this is a business, and you are starting a business. And if you treat it like a business, it will pay you like a business. You need to consider what it is that you're trying to achieve. Are you looking for a job, or are you trying to set up a business as a digital marketer? If so, you need to position yourself to stand between yourself, the company, and the customers, so that you receive commissions on those sales and all sales. In order to do that, you need to purchase all the products that you're selling. Now that's covering the front-end products that are typically used for you to market to customers because they are a lower price point and have clearly defined benefits. So then the question would be, so why do I go all in? Well, firstly, all in typically means that you're saving money on the price of the product because you're buying everything together. But in addition, it gives you the ability to sell the back-end products, which are usually at a higher price point. Commission percentages may not be as high because these items have more hard costs involved than the front-end products, which have often been sold at either break-even or a loss. It's like a loss leader in a store. Now, although your customers may not immediately buy your Ascension products, but as they get involved in the company, they begin to see the immense value in those products. And then you will be in position ahead of that purchase so as not to let commissions pass you by. The main product in the Ascension products in this particular circumstance I'm talking about is a corporate retreat, or the ability to go on the corporate retreats. And I'm going to be showing you some clips in a minute of the corporate retreat that is going on right now, actually, in Cabo St. Lucas. And it'll give you the feeling why you need to go on one of these retreats, to rub shoulders with the 7- and 8-figure earners and gain from the priceless experience of these earners. These leaders and owners have immense experience, and this masterminds gives you the opportunity to pick up on these and learn from this. And that's aside from the commissions. The commissions are really just the icing on the cake. As I said, it's not always about the money. It's about the ability to take your business to the next level, so it pays you like a boss that you are and not an employee. So I'm just going to show you some of those clips, and hopefully when you're sitting there watching this video and these clips and thinking, I'm not sure about this, it'll resonate with you that in order to do any network marketing business, you need to have the same mindset where you're determined to succeed, not jumping from one opportunity to another. In fact, I'm not even going to compare one opportunity against another. What I'm saying is there are plenty of ways to make money online. You just need to pick one to start and a team to go with, and get comfortable with the idea that you're going to need to invest some time and money in yourself so that you can learn some new teachable skills that you're able to pass on to others, by which I mean pass on information that's either yours or that provided by your team to your new team. And when you sell products and get new team members, you will grow your business with the help of your team, with the help of others. And you'll end up on the right-hand side of the cash flow quadrant, because what you're doing is you're using other people's time and other people's money. And that's how 1%ers control 80% of the world's wealth, because they're using other people's time and other people's money. Hopefully, that will have been some value, and it'll answer some of your questions. I'm just an average Joe with a family, but I've decided to go all in and put my family's future first, and to spend some time with my little girl and my wife and watch her grow up. Also, I have a passion for travel and seeing different cultures, and this laptop lifestyle allows you to dictate where and when you work, not your boss, as you'll see in the clips that I've shown you. You know, the guys are sitting around Cabo St. Lucas with their laptops and their drones and talking to their teams around the world. However, if you've watched those clips of the 7- and 8-figure earners and you're still asking the question, why do I need to spend money to be able to sell somebody else's products? You need to reimagine your dream. Because the reality is, it's what having your own business is all about. You're your own boss and not an employee. If you'd like to find out more and join a fast-growing team, then see the description below, and I'd love to help you in any way that I can. Join my Facebook page and group, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and all that other good social media. One final point. tip that I learned in my history in network marketing is don't join a super guru. They typically don't have the time to help you, especially newbies, to get started. It's all left to the leaders within their teams. So that's it for there. Philip Allen, signing out. See you at the top of the mountain and on the beaches of the world, my friend. Take care and good night.